Okay, so this video is a second part to Kaylin's question, and this one I'll be addressing like issues that deal with actually applying to college, like the whole process. And I had three things for it, but I guess I deleted them by accident. I think one of them was Common App is your friend. If you can find schools that are using the Common App, then that completely like frees up a lot of your time. Just the tedious entry, putting in your grades and putting in the classes you've taken and all that stuff. Like that completely wiped out. I know there's the Common App, and then there's a Common App for HBCUs if anyone's interested in that. You can probably just Google that and you'll be able to find it. I believe it's 35 HBCUs for $35 or something like that. So that's a pretty good deal if you're interested. So Common App is your friend. As far as essays, I feel like essays are the biggest stressor when it comes to applying to college. And what I really suggest is a couple of writing strategies. The most important things that need to come out of your essay are clear, concise writing with little to no grammatical error. You need to stay on topic, and it needs to be complete with a beginning, middle, and end. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for your basic writing skills in that essay. If you can't really think of, like, a lot of people, they try to go above and beyond, think of all these things, and that's important, and that's great if you're a really creative writer and you just want to express yourself in that way. But the college essays are really to see how well you write. So if those, you can have like a great narrative, but if it doesn't answer the question, or if it doesn't have any structure to it, then it's not going to be as strong of an essay, because they're really just looking for those basic skills like that you can write. A couple ways to improve your writing are: first, print out a copy and read it out loud. You want to read it slowly and carefully, and possibly to someone. That way you can catch any errors that come up when you actually read it out, because sometimes when you wrote it, you're looking at it, you've been looking at it for hours, you scan over it, it seems fine. Once you say it out loud, that run-on becomes more apparent or something like that. Second, you want to get somebody to help you, an English teacher preferably, someone, maybe a really good writer in your class, a tutor, someone, preferably an adult who has good writing skills to help you with your essay. Teachers at school will always help you. Just don't bring it to them at the last minute. That's another thing. You want to try to manage your time as good as possible, as well as possible, whatever that right word is. You want to manage your time well, because like teachers, they want to help you, especially if you were good in their class. You guys have a relationship, you want them to do recommendations, etc. But it's hard when if you're looking at this video right now and you don't have recommendations, then it's going to be last minute when you're asking teachers. But for those who watch this video next year, you want to email your teachers, write them a little note or something, send them a resume, and say, could you please write a recommendation for me? You want to have that, ahead of time, so that they can write it and they can think about it and, flesh it out really well, so you'll have the best recommendation possible. If you have procrastinated, just be as courteous as possible. Ask your teacher how much time do they think it would take them. They understand, so they'll try. If they're a good teacher and you guys have a good relationship, then they'll try to get it out to you as soon as possible. But it's good to write like a note or give them a resume reminding them of things you've done in school or things you did in their class, so it's easier for them to write, so they don't have to rack their brain trying to remember what you did 3 years ago, when you obviously will remember that better because they have taught 300 kids since then. So just remember that. So that's try to be on time, prompt as possible, be courteous, And yeah, like I said, your essays definitely need to be well written. That's the most important point. The content can be important, and it can be a good way to express yourself and express who you are. And you definitely want to put as much of yourself as possible, as long as you're staying in the context of, did you answer the question? Does this have a beginning, middle, and end? Is this good writing in general? Yeah, that's what I would pretty much say about that. Did I talk too fast? Let's see. Oh, that was 6 minutes. I did good. Okay, do I have anything else to say? I'm looking back at Kaylin's question. How to maintain your sanity during the application process. As long as you, to-do lists are good. Check off, write down everything you need to do for every single school and check those things off. Like if you know you need transcripts, send in your transcript requests. Get together the money that you need, whether it be if you're working or you're asking your parents or whatever. Don't be at the last minute, have your application ready, and then you forgot this big, huge part, which is paying for it. Yeah. I hope I answered all your questions, and if you have any more questions, make sure you send me. You can shoot me a personal message. You can write it on my my wall. You can put it on my blog. Email me, whatever. I have information down below bar. And yeah, just keep going. Don't give up. Put in your college applications, and you'll hopefully get accepted somewhere that you really want to go. And if you don't, you can always transfer it. Like, don't even worry about it. Really, the biggest tip that I can think of today for, like, a wrap up is remember that no matter where you want to go, you can create your own path to go there. Professional schools, you're gonna have 2 or 3 more years to decide what you ultimately want to do, so don't even worry about it. Find out what the prereqs are, see if they fit what you want to do. You're not even going to be able to take those till your 2nd or 3rd year anyway, so this is just freshman year. Focus on getting into college first. If you want to transfer after a semester or after 2 years, a lot of people do that. That's fine. Like, it's not like going to college for the first time is not a factor that is so large that's gonna change your whole life. What you major in, I've changed my major 3 times since I've been in college, and I'm just fine. And I can graduate early if I want, but I'm not going to. So it's like, so just chill. Just chill out. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Just chill out about it. You'll figure it out. Just be on top of your stuff. Be on top of finding out, what the trajectory is to get. Oh, time's up. What was it saying? Oh, take the steps to find out what the trajectory is to get where you want to go, and figure out if that's really the right path for you. Like, when I was in 12th grade, I knew that I was going to be an obstetrician. And then 6 months later, I knew I was going to be a journalist. So I went into journalism. The first class I took freshman year, I hated it. I dropped out after the first semester, and then I became an English major. And then I was doing that for 2 years. Then I was like, wait, let me try education class. I tried one, loved it. So now I'm going to go into education. I didn't know that. I would have never thought that in 12th grade. So it's really, you're going to find your way. And don't worry about stuff you can't handle right now. Stuff you can't even, decide right now. You can't decide if you're going to vet school right now at, 18 years old, not even in college yet. Just, wait till later. Decide what you're going to do now, which is pick a school with a major that you like, or with a program that you're interested in and that you can afford, and you'll be a distance away from your family that you're comfortable with, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's what I would tell you. And as far as paying for school, Dell Scholars Program, see if you qualify for that. Also the Gates Millennium Scholars Program, see if you can apply for that. There's plenty of scholarship search helplines. Talk to your guidance counselors. See if you are eligible for financial aid through the government. There's lots of ways to pay for school, so I would just suggest that you really try to get some scholarships. I don't know, obviously everybody's grades aren't going to be the same, but there's scholarships for at every level, because improvement and, you know, achievement is more, it's like just as valuable as a 4.0. If you have a 2.5 but you used to have a 1.0, bringing that up is a great achievement, so that makes you look good too. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say for today, I think. Yeah, I miss doing these college videos. Pretty good. Yeah, that's me patting myself on the back because I did a good job. Yeah. Okay, I think this video's over. Bye, guys.
You pick up all those books that you're gonna read and not remember, and you roll, man.